Hey guys, gals, and non-binary pals, Saucy Postal here, and today we're going to be doing another video game review. This week we're going to be looking at a new game. Well, I guess it's really not a new game, it's actually a pretty old game called Castlevania. Now, a lot of people have been commenting on my channel and on my videos and asking me to review this game. And actually a lot of people have been comparing it to the Souls game. And I'm a huge Soulsborne fan, diehard fan, and that really piqued my interest when people compared it to Souls. So that's what we're taking a look at this week.
So I've never been too much of a hardcore gamer. I never really got too much into games until I discovered the Dark Souls series. And what I loved about the Dark Souls series is how challenging and how it was like really hard. And that's what I really liked about the Dark Souls games. And they were directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki-san. And he is a great director, and he has directed actually some of my favorite games of all time, including Dark Souls, and actually probably my favorite is Dark Souls, but with like funny voices, because you know it's like it takes place in like Britain or something, and they, you know how they talk stupid over there. And so anyways, you know, he's made some of my favorite games of all time, and so I've heard that, you know, obviously that these Castlevania games are, you know, similar in spirit to Dark Souls, and that is why I'm playing the game today.
So anyways, let's take a dive into this game, and before we actually play the game, we just gotta take a look at the controls. You know, I've never played I think it's called a Nintendo or a NES, I guess. I've never played that, and just looking at the controller, it's really bare bones. You know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons, I guess. I would count that as one button. I mean, there's no shoulder pads. They're just kind of weird. No triggers, so I don't know how I'm gonna do my parries. I don't know how I'm gonna drink my Estus. You know, use my Estus flask. Don't really see how I'm going to use items at all. So this is interesting. So anyways, that's the controller. And then if you take a look at the system itself, you know, it's really small. Like the PS5 is like at least 2 times as big as this. And there's HDMI, but there's no USB-C. So I don't know. We're gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna plug this in, hook this up to my monitor, and let's give it a go.
So basically, the story with Castlevania is that he plays this guy. His name is Simon Belmont, and there really is no story at all. Kind of like the Dark Souls game, and actually that's kind of what I like so far about this game is there's really no story at all. You just go around killing guys, and then you just go from room to room and like kill the boss and stuff until the game ends. So that's pretty cool. So one thing that kind of disappoints me about the game, you know, off first playing it, is that it's just kind of easy. Oh, one of those dogs. It's like in Dark Souls. It's like the dogs in Dark Souls. But you know, the game, it's kind of easy. It's easy. Oh, those guys are like those guys in Dark Souls. Wow, that's kind of cool. But anyways, but yeah, I mean, kind of the thing that bothers me about this game is just kind of how easy it is so far. Like, for example, watch this part where I jump over the stairs. Like, that was kind of a little too easy, and I like skipped an entire level of the game, and I wasn't even trying. So I don't know. So far, compared to Dark Souls, this game just isn't that hard.
So one thing that kind of bothers me about the game so far is just how kind of samey it is. I mean, it's just so far all I've seen is a castle, and I guess that's kind of in the name of the game. But I mean, at least in something like, I don't know, Dark Souls, you know, you have a variety of locations. You have swamps, and you have and so like you just have a lot of different variety in like the Dark Souls games. But like in Castlevania, it's just kind of the same.
So one thing I don't like about this game compared to Dark Souls is just how much mobility you have. Like you could see here, I mean, how easy it is to kind of maneuver around in the game. And one of the things about Dark Souls is that it limits your mobility and how much you can move, and that kind of makes the game a lot more challenging. But with this game, it's just too easy to move around and like just do all these crazy sort of acrobatics. Makes the game way too easy. Oh, great, more castles. Yeah, nice. This game kind of wears on you a little bit.
Alright, now this next part in the game is commonly referred to as one of the hardest parts in the Castlevania game. And so let's just see how hard it really is, because at this point, you know, nothing's really challenged me, so let's see. Alright, that wasn't that hard, but maybe the boss is harder?
Ooh, alright, here we go. Final boss music sounds like. Ooh, the moon! That's like in Dark Souls with funny voices. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. The final boss! It's a guy with a cape. And I hit his head. Okay. It's pretty easy. Oh!
And that's Dark Souls. You know, I guess one thing that also kind of bothers me about the game is that it's not even half the time of... So that's Castlevania, and you know, the thing that bothers me about that game is that it's not even half the time of Dark Souls. Not even a quarter. It took me like 11 minutes to beat. I don't know, I just don't see it. I mean, I'm sure at the time the game was really impressive. You know, really impressive, but it just didn't really do anything for me now. I don't think it's going to do much for gamers nowadays anyways, so... Stick with Dark Souls, you know, just stick with newer games, because it just didn't really do it for me. Anyways, guys, it's Saucy Postal. I will talk to you guys next time, and
don't think shit stink, pink gators. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if the head right, Biggie there, every night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls want to us, wanna do us, screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily.
Take that.
Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace, keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace, with my peace.